welcome anybody. Las Cruces.
That's how Las Cruces. So,
I'm
Robert,
just gonna call you Yanni.
Yeah, Robert, you're done with all your duties. You've cured cancer, and it'll never come back.
Yeah, that'd be something. If I did, then great. But,
yeah.
No, I was up. I left. I woke up at 4:30 this morning and left 3 hours south at 5:30. So I've been. Yeah, that was fun. It was a fun. I mean, it wasn't a vacation, but I've been off for the last 5 days. So, and they actually changed the rules at my wife's work. Now telling her, oh, you get 24 hours off for grandchild dying. So I went. That was nice to tell her. My work's like, get the fuck out of here, go home. And they told my wife that now after working, but now she has to work the rest of this week because they have nobody else to do the work. So,
well, I'm sorry for your loss, Eddie.
Yeah, she was early at 25 weeks. I guess the parents are taking it pretty bad. Robert and Jen, my wife.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've had my dad die. I've had my wife die in front of me. I've had, I just have never. I think I'm almost. Sometimes I wonder if I don't have that. I mean, I miss everybody. I wonder about it, but I don't break down really. I kind of go with it. Maybe the weirdest thing ever. My work freaked out on me last Thursday when I just mentioned because they knew the grandbaby had come and grandbaby 14 had shown up, and I didn't think much of it, but they airlifted her to Lehigh a few days before, like 2 days before last Thursday, and I guess she didn't make it past that. So, which at 25 weeks, I don't know the rate. I know after 23 that there's a possibility, but so my work basically looked at me. HR lady goes, you get 3 days, use them as you need them. And I was told we were supposed to be doing something, like we did a dinner with family, and then when they were, but I didn't realize now it's going to be another 3 weeks before they get the certificate or the permission to cremate. I don't know how this works. And then they're going to have a family viewing, but nobody is really invited. So I went, oh, well, I hung out with everybody I could for over the weekend, and then came back, looked at a few more houses up here, and we can't afford shit.
Well, you're in America. Nobody can.
Yeah, no shit. Who, Jay? No, be quiet. I pissed off so many people on Facebook. My poor posts just seem to lay into it. I'm calming down on it.
What I've learned on the internet is it's very easy to change people's minds, and you should obviously post everything you're thinking.
You're funny. So, job wise, what happened? What was that thing you sent me? I was totally confused by it.
Oh, I'm still working. Like
you're working at the one place.
Yeah. I'm working. I'm doing marketing. I'm paid media specialist at the place I started like a week ago.
Oh,
okay. Last week. But I did apply for the job I sent you yesterday because it looks like a very fun job. So, and up my alley. It's a company that sells drinking Wisconsin T-shirts and has a bar in Milwaukee, and they wanted a marketing manager. So
So
drinking, wearing shirts. I do those things
exactly, and they also want somebody that likes the Packers and cheese. I mean, so
were people actually complaining?
Next thing they know, they're going to want someone with some wit.
Were people actually complaining that the cancer packages were not getting out on time?
Historically, so historically, I would get. There's always people. People wouldn't complain necessarily, but they would submit significant inquiries, and the way that their inquiries were worded and such were, like, where's my stuff? Essentially, constantly, like, even though you do stuff and you tell people, hey, these things there's a timeline. And so historically, it was always like a push to try to get stuff out. People were like wanting stuff. So, and I'd hold on to everything until I had everything ready to ship. This year, I decided not to do that. This year, I decided, okay, I packed up all the comics and collectible stuff, and the art stuff was not going to, most of the original art was not going to go in the same packages anyways, especially for domestic folks, because it just wasn't going to fit for most people unless they had.
It makes sense to do like an 11 by 17 piece with an 8 by 10 comic. Yeah.
I mean, if it was 11 by 17 with just a simple comic, then sure. But you start putting slabs in there, you start putting figures or other stuff, it just doesn't really always work out. So it's just like, okay, well, shipping, at least domestically, you're not talking that much of a difference in cost. So I split it up, and then then all of a sudden it's like, well, then the art people are going, well, I'm seeing people open their packages. Where's I haven't got a tracking number yet. It's like, all right, well, it's been 2 weeks. It's
how many items sold?
What?
How many total items sold?
Oh God, I don't even know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. How many items did you have to ship out?
I haven't counted that, to be honest. I mean, I just know that that it was $40,000 worth of stuff we sold.
Yeah,
during those 2 auctions. So
I mean, people,
so the stuff went out.
Up, you get your stuff.
Well, so I got this. So I got this. So then I started getting the art out and stuff, and and then it's like then there's invariably people are asking me questions about shipments that I have nothing to do with, other shows, and it's fine. You know what? Hey, I get it. I'm a figurehead of the organization. That's fine. I have no problem. I'll look into it for you. But how you ask is one thing. But now it's like I'm getting like inquiries on stuff from some of the international folks because the international stuff is shipped out, and they're asking me. Some people are asking me questions like, "Well, I was told that so and so was shipping stuff to you." I shipped out what I had.
Yeah,
I didn't have it. I didn't have that stuff. If anybody else was shipping stuff to me, and I heard rumors that people were going to, and I held the international stuff for 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks now. Yeah. I've got nothing here, and I shipped it. So I've shipped out all the international stuff. If there's more stuff coming, I don't know anything about it. Or these people who ship stuff to me, I don't know where they ship their shit to, because it sure as hell didn't come here. And so I've got to try to, at some point this weekend, perhaps I'll sit down and try to figure out exactly what people think are outstanding. But I officially am done with the exception of one piece.
The backpack?
No, that shipped.
Oh, nice. All right.
I actually went to Home Depot the other day. I had to get some. I'm having a new shed built, an outbuilding, and I needed some paint. I had to get some paint to match the house. And while I was waiting for the paint to get mixed, I walked down this aisle to their moving boxes, and sure enough, their medium-sized moving box was perfect. I was able to put the backpack, her art, and the action figures and all in one box, pack it up, and ship it, which was good. So all that stuff went out on Monday. Everything is gone. The only thing that's left is one package that belongs to DJ. He's got the big Joker painting.
Oh yeah, and that's some eventual complaint.
Well, no, I told him I had to get the right box first of all, because you got to get a box that can ship a painting on canvas.
Paintings are not fun to ship.
And now I have the box, but I don't have enough bubble wrap. And I could just go take it down and ask him to fill it with packing peanuts and be an asshole.
Actually.
Oh, come on. He loves packing peanuts. He loves it.
But I'm trying not to do that. So I have a shipment of bubble wrap that's coming already. I have bubble wrap on order at Amazon on my subscribe and save.
Yeah. Nice.
And my next shipment ships in like 4 days. So I'm just at this point, I'm just waiting for that shipment of bubble wrap to come so I can pack it up and go out. But I've already communicated to DJ that it's waiting for him. And he's like, oh, okay. It's like, he's not.
Speaking of the backpack double, what's up,
Christina? Oh, I thought that said Christian. Dude, it's been a long fucking day.
Yeah, everything's out. I'm happy. Well, shoot. No, I take that back. I just looked over and realized I have the prints for Vogs I have to pack up.
Wow.
All right. Yeah. Well, one more thing.
It's Vogs. He'll be fine.
Nice. I can't see how
that's done.
Everything's on hold here until we get that house, until we figure it out.
Have you offered on it? No.
No, we're waiting. How do I put this? we're coming up. We need to come up with a little extra cash to do it.
Gotcha.
So we're taking a loan out on my wife's 401k, but she has an outstanding loan already out. So I'm paying in the process of paying that off, and then we'll see. I mean, we're also fixing up the other house. So I don't know how much. You've worked in that business. How much would you give a discount for what needs carpeting and paint?
I don't know. It's all market specific, Eddie. And I can't give advice on that one without knowing what every other house around that one looks like.
Around that, they're going for about $370. So,
okay. And I don't know.
We're not talking expensive houses compared to where everybody else around here lives. Up here,
$1 million off, Eddie. Ask for $1 million off. The worst they can do is say no.
No, we're looking at a house it's 100 years old. It was built in 1926, and it's a small house, which is all we need. It has a basement that has several rooms in it that are used. They're already finished, so it's got just a bedroom.
Got it. Okay, good.
Bathroom, bedroom, kitchen, and basically living room. But it's like 700 feet, and then the basement's another 700 feet. I mean.
Right.
The backyard's big because the house is so small, and so far I got to get the guy who does the who can go. He works with me at the city. He does the reclamation plant. He's going to go and video camera for me. I got to talk to him about it. The actual sewer system, because like I found out it's probably clay or it's iron to the street, then goes to clay, and I want to make sure that nothing's eating into it, because a 100-year-old house, that's the last thing I need is a $15,000 bill a month into it. The toilets don't flush all of a sudden. So, but I'm going to be up here with the dogs for a while. Wife's going to stay down south with their son and work at that job for a while. That's the main problem, is her finding a job up here. Pay is a lot better up here.
If the house is $300,000, you should be able to ask for $1 million off. Tell them it's the Trump 1,500% discount.
Yeah, exactly.
How the fuck does anybody believe this shit when you say you're giving a $1,500 discount to medications? I mean,
you have to know math, and that's the answer.
The mathing doesn't work. I mean,
just tell them you're not paying tariffs because you're an American, and you want a discount.
Some of my friends. I mean, the one guy I posted that fun little meme about Obama.
I normally don't comment on your shit, but I couldn't help myself with that.
Yeah, you did on that one. It's so fucking funny because that guy is like, oh my God, about Obama getting kickbacks for his name being used in Obamacare. And some guy's like, well, he shouldn't have taken it from the beginning. And I've known the guy for years. I don't really like the guy. I don't give two fucks about him. I'm only friends with him because it's a Hot Wheel thing. So you got to be nice to these guys sometimes. And I'm just like, are you fucking stupid? Do you not realize this is a joke, you dumbass? I mean, oh my God. He actually said in a post I deleted, he said, I really don't give a fuck about people who get food stamps. I would think they should defund the whole fucking thing, is what he said. I deleted that one where he quoted that, and I went, okay, that's enough for me. I don't even want to hear you guys talk about this shit.
There's a reason I just post dumb shit about stuff.
I know. My wife just tells me. But on the other hand, my wife even gets mad at me because even she knows. I like to post that shit just because I like to stir their fucking heads. I like to watch them react and blow a gasket when you say something. So I've realized I'm stirring the pot. So I have to shut up.
Hey, Eddie, spoilers. They'll do that without you posting.
Oh, I know. It's just fun. Some of these I didn't think they'd react the way they do. I mean, they really do show their fucking. I mean, I am not. The quote I put on one of them is, "Don't you guys fucking understand? I don't give a shit if you put a Democrat in jail or a Republican in jail. Put all the fucking pedo jackasses in jail. Why because the first fucking thing out of their mouth. What about Clinton? Fucking throw him in jail. What do I give a shit? Sorry, I'll be quiet.
It's a nice high pitch you got there.
Yeah,
I agree. I mean, that's
motherfucker.
Yeah, I think yes. If you're on the Epstein list and you're guilty as shit, go to jail. They should all be in jail.
Go to jail.
Comic book related.
I'll be quiet now.
Rob, you bought one or two boxes from Jack B.
Two.
You guys got two. I can only afford one. I had something come in the day after.
From what I hear, you can't afford any.
Yes, I know, but I had just sold. What did I sell?
First time meeting Eddie, Rob.
I sold something that week, and I had
it's everything with it. That's why I don't need to come on. I know the show. The show is bitch about my health. Second, I can't afford this, but here's what I just bought.
I haven't bought anything. I haven't bought
There it
shit.
is. I got a surgery coming next week, so there's no show.
I need to sell some
I'm
stuff
good.
so I can afford to
Surgeries
pay
are paid
this.
for this year.
Oh, but I got some money from selling something, so I bought this instead.
Yeah, that's what I do. I turn around when I sell something.
I know.
I use that money to buy stuff.
So
that's
speaking of comics, I've been since I'm working and I'm turning into Eddie. I started watching Whatnot again, which is a dangerous thing.
Oh, yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
I stopped. I haven't.
Well, a guy was selling like pretty garbage books, and like I've learned I don't enter every giveaway, but I just I literally accidentally hit the giveaway button on it, and I won like a Millennium comic. Like, this is nothing, and I didn't really even want it. But then I'm like, well,
we get on what it is blurred.
Yeah, it got blurred in your background.
Yeah. Hang on. Anyways,
I think I know what book it was too.
It's like it was in witness protection.
Yeah.
Rob's whole background was being witness protection.
So anyway, I it was just better.
Oh, okay.
Nothing. I know the book. I don't know.
But when I do win, I feel kind of guilty. I'm like, I should buy something. And he was selling like 5 books for $5, or no, 5. Yeah. And so like, I got the rest of the Millenniums, and random Marvel Comic Presents, and then like a pretty decent shape like second series. Nothing big, but that entered me in a buyer's giveaway that he was doing, and he had this one buyer that bought there was only like 4 buyers in the entire show. I bought that one thing. The other guy bought like 40 some items, but the way that Whatnot does buyers giveaways, it's not like a wheel where you can enter in 40 times. Like you buy 40 things, you're entered once. You buy one thing, you're entered once. And so I at least won a decent.
Oh.
I mean,
be for free. What are you gonna do?
So there you go. That's my Whatnot comic story.
What's his name? I did comic book wise. I did sell.
You can unembiggen me. There you go.
I went through a bunch of my stuff, and we know Corey Saint Infinitum. Corey, I don't know. He knows you guys, so he watches you guys' stuff. He sells books locally at the shop down in Cedar, but he came by, and I think I charged him for about 1,000 books. That's right. Yeah, I have that money still. I charged him 30 cents a book for 1,000 books, but it was all stuff I got out of mystery boxes that. Who knows what I can't even so I kind of went through that, and he picked those up, so I'm paring down what's there, because I got X-Men and some stuff I wanted to keep, some personal books, but I don't know, I got to pare down some slabs. I mean, got Department of Truth and forgot the name
you realize you don't need to own everything unless you're Rob. Kidding.
Yeah.
Is your outhouse? Is your outbuilding going to be for comics?
No. It's so I can move more things out of my garage.
Okay.
The whole more comics.
Isn't your garage full of comics?
Yes.
Okay.
So you move comics out to hold more comics.
So indirectly, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Will there be some that go out there? I don't know. We'll see. Who knows?
It's the other option is you're building a smokehouse, and I wasn't sure. So
yeah, well, I have plans to do that. So I had actually at one point I drew up plans to build a smokehouse. That was but I held off against it. But no, it's actually a really nice building. It's got a real door with a deadbolt and everything on it too. So it's actually going to be pretty secure.
Yeah.
Nice.
The sad part is
trying to get rid of. Did you find a home for the?
Oh yeah, that was like so fast.
Home for the what?
I had bought originally out of my side yard. I had a 6x8 shed. Where
the old type ones.
It wasn't a big, or maybe not. It was 8x8. I don't know, whatever it was. I had a shed, and it wasn't big enough. I've been renting a storage locker for some additional storage space because I have, like seating for like 80 people for my big cookouts and stuff. And the rates on those storage lockers just go up and up and up and up and up. They were charging me $128 for a 5x5 room.
Oh,
and I'm like, this is done. I can buy, and so I decided that I found there was a space, Nick. I didn't want to pay necessarily the thousands of dollars to have a nice shed done. But I said, okay, I found this shed that was a 4x6 or 4x8, I think it was
4x8
shed. Yeah, it's narrow and deep.
Oh,
but I was like, I said, you know what? This will work. Or no, it was 4x6. That's what it was, 4x6. And I was like, that'll slide right in between my fence and my existing shed. It'll be perfect. And so I go out and I get all everything ready, and I get the shed delivered. I buy it off of Amazon. They drop it off, and I start to unpack it. And I pull out the instructions, and the instructions show me that you actually have to build it from outside of the shed. I assumed you have to build it from the inside.
Oh, you didn't have the clearance to do it.
And yeah, I could barely fit my arm in there, let alone, it was like, I can't build it outside and then try to push a shed in.
Okay, no, what you do is you build it from the outside, then you get inside of it, lift it up, and walk it into position.
It has a floor.
Oh, okay.
It's attached to a floor. It's a real, not just walls and a roof.
I know. I was making a joke.
So anyways, I had this. So now I had this thing, and it was past my 30-day window of returns on Amazon. Not even sure how that would have worked. But
I'm sure they would have loved you.
Bring it down to the
back corner of a Kohl's is what we have to do here. Like,
well, here we have the Whole Foods. So bring it over to Whole Foods. Yeah, like that's gonna walk right in through the front door and leave it there register. But so I put it up on Facebook Marketplace. Originally, I was just I just want somebody to come pick it up and walk away with it. But I'm cognizant of the fact that if you put something up for free, people get sketchy.
They get weird. It's the worst thing you can do on Facebook.
Right. So I put it for $100.
Yeah.
It's just, if I got something out of it, great. If they talked me down to 50, I don't give a fuck. Make it go away. But it was a $650 purchase. But I was going to take the note on it, and so I posted up. As soon as I posted it up, like 2 seconds later, I had hits from people pinging me on it. And first guy's like, "Oh, come pick it up Saturday." All right. And then the next person's like, next person goes, "Oh, is this available?" I said, "Well, I got somebody who says they're going to come pick it up Saturday." She says, "I'll come pick it up tomorrow." All right. Well, you're going to need a truck. "Oh, no, we'll just put it in my sedan." I said, "Ain't going to fit in your sedan." And so then right, this is fuck. And then I had also posted up on my regular feed.
Yeah, that's
simply said, "Hey, if one of my friends wants it and you're in the area, or you need it or a charity that needs it, it's free. Just let me know." And sure enough, I had a friend of ours who our kids went to school with that is a teacher, elementary school teacher, and she was looking for it for an outbuilding to store some bikes and some other stuff. And I'm like, she's like, "Oh, I can come pick it. I can't pick it up this weekend, but I'll pick it up on Tuesday." I said, "As long as you pick it up by this day, it's yours, right. No problem." She came down, they picked it up, it was gone. Nice.
That's good, because like you described every typical interaction I've ever had on Marketplace, right?
Right. Yeah. It's like, and I knew it, but at the same time, I was like, I just don't know how else to get.
And you're so right. Like, for those of you in the audience, I'm not that big of a prick. I've happily donated shit and will just want it gone half the time. But if you put it for free on Marketplace, you are in for such a goddamn headache of no shows and. Oh
yeah, how did you handle the guy who said he'd be there in 2 days after you gave it away?
Once I got the friend that said they were going to come get it, I messaged him back and I just simply said, "I apologize, but a friend needed it, and I've decided to let it go to my friend." And then I took the listing down, and that's it. And I don't think that with the listing down, they're unable to message you about the listing any longer.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think, or he didn't give a shit. He just moved on and never tried pinging me back. So
yeah, I mean, that's the either way is ideal.
I put two things when I was down south and I was cleaning stuff up. I put 5,000 sports cards up on Marketplace. One guy got back to me and they said, "Well, yeah, I'll be here tomorrow," and of course, nothing whatsoever. So I tried it. I mean, I just don't have the stuff up here, and I wasn't dragging a bunch of stuff up here until I have to. So it's been, I don't know.
Yeah, I tried selling failureforce.com one time, but unfortunately they found out that it was already owned, and I wasn't able
that's
to.
why I hide it behind my
able
who
to sell
is
it.
and the corporate protection of it all. Yeah.
How are sales going there?
A little slow right now because I haven't. I like since I started the new job, I haven't had time to market it. Honestly, like I'm gonna put up a Black Friday sale and see what happens. But like I'm just so whooped from this new gig. Not like physically. Like physically, I don't do shit. But like emotion, like just like starting a new job, learning all the new shit. I mean, like I had no joke 7 Teams meetings today. Like it's just kind of
what?
like that's just part of the
it's a new world, man. People love to have meetings.
Yeah, and so like, and I'm learning.
Done?
It's not, and like I know kind of what I'm doing, but some of it was me faking it till I made it. When I got the job, I'm still doing it. Like I had to place ads for a clinic in Puerto Rico today, and I don't speak Spanish, and so like I can do it. I can copy and paste, but like they needed half of it in English to sync up with their lead capture system. So like some of it's just me just having to learn it, and like I don't want to sound like an idiot when I'm talking to my boss, but I'm like I'm going to need a minute. I can figure this out. And she's like, just take your time. You're good. But like, she's saying take your time. But in the meantime, every 15 minutes is a fucking meeting. So like, I don't get steady chunks of time to work it out. I get little nuggets. And so I'm getting there. But in the meantime, that just means failure force is getting pushed to the side right now. Once I get into the rhythm of the job, once I get it all back up and stuff that, get going or have the energy to think at the end of the day. Because right now I get done with like staring at a screen for 9 hours. And all I want to do is stare at the screen for 9 hours. So I just watch cartoons.
Sounds like me, really. I got thrown into not saying much, but I didn't work on the system work on at all. They had this thing, a $30,000 GPS, what they call a base station on the top of the city. And we were having problems with altitude. It wasn't verifying right. So the IT department and us decided, let's go in and take a look at the settings. And somebody, or I did, or I don't know who, hit a button that messed with the longitude and latitude. And none of us knew we had messed something up. So for 2 weeks, nothing was working right. Finally, I tracked it down. I had to go through 5 different phone calls, 10 different people, figured it out. We were off by a smidge. And once I switched I had to track down an email that the person before me sent to NOAA, North American, whatever it is, and then find out the numbers I need to put into the proper spot and hit go, save, and get the fuck out of the program. Ding, it worked perfectly. We were off by like 1,000th or even smaller of a longitude and latitude. We were off on the numbers.
Have you thought about getting a job for the ESA and trying to launch a satellite to Mars?
No, it'd be kind of fun. I got a friend that works at Boeing Rockwell.
Yeah, 1,000 off. You probably miss Mars entirely. It'd be great.
No, I mean, so it's an old reference. Never mind.
Yeah.
The ESA did some conversion things wrong one time, and they tried to land on the planet and ended up landing 6 feet deep.
Yeah.
Oh no! If you look at the altitude on our base station, and this is from NOAA, they gave us the altitude. It comes in at 18 feet underground, and it makes no sense at all. It's 6 meters off, and it's on the roof on a 15-foot pole on the roof. I had to go up there and check it out. Climb on the roof of me and the IT guy are like, yeah, we're measuring it from the and like, forget it.
Did you measure it from underneath? It's always longer that way.
Yeah, exactly. You count the balls in the measurement, Eddie.
I need a laugh after this week. I'm too tired.
I'm excited.
Like Rob, you've been at your job for a long time, right? Like, so you're pretty much
coming up on 11 years.
Yeah, and like once I get comfortable, it'll be fine. It's just I'm not comfortable right now. That's the problem. Like,
yeah, I get it. It took me a year and a half before I was comfortable.
Yeah,
and then I change roles every so often. I've been in my current role now so long that now I'm super I'm maybe too comfortable.
Yeah, that's what happened in my last gig. But like this one, it's all learning, and it's fine. It's fully remote beats everything. It's a pain in the butt. I get bored, but then I think about like I don't have to commute. I don't have to talk to fucking people. I can watch other shit while I'm doing my shit. Like like I can.
I wish I could work remote. I could do all my work remote easily, but I'm also used as the secondary face person of the public works department at the window because I'm right behind the person at the window who has to answer all the questions. So I'm the next person they have to see. So I have to answer daily. We get some fucking whack jobs in there. One guy who asked what his name was. I'm a taxpayer was his name he gave us. He was complaining that the new light they put in, the new street light, the red, yellow, green thing. He was complaining. Stoplight. He was complaining that it was out of sync, not working correctly, making him late, 10 minutes late for work every day. And we're all going, fucking leave earlier, dude. And at the time, it was actually set to a timer instead of set to the LiDAR because it was broken, so they were going to fix it. And he's called up, and he's actually talked trash and threatened the lady next to me and so we're not even really allowed to talk to him anymore. We got some nut fucking cases up here, and they all carry guns. So I have no protection if anything happens. If anybody comes into other offices, have got like back ways out of their offices, doors and stairways down. One actually has you break the window, and they gave him a rope ladders to get down. We don't. We have reinforced windows outside of us and a cheap glass window that they can shatter in 2 seconds. So not very safe.
Do you have anybody else in the office with you?
Depending, sometimes, yeah, but they'll go after.
Oh, good. Then you got human shields.
Yeah, I got a shield. Right. What it is I've got a shield to my left, and I have to go back that way to get out of here. So they'll kill her first, and I'll have to run. But I'm next in line.
Hang on, wow. I'm timestamping this for evidence.
Yeah. So you'd appreciate this, Taylor. The today, so we have this like weekly standing like training that goes on. It's like they call it a training. I don't even know. It's kind of just like it's a AI. It's all on AI. It's half of it's like people just sharing their experiences with AI, and then every once in a while some nuggets of something useful that you might be able to use when you're trying to put things together. But sure. they were showcasing this new product that I guess they're all super happy because they said, hey, wouldn't it be nice if we could do XYZ? And then somebody actually took initiative and went and put together XYZ in like a very short period of time.
Yeah.
And so now it's about to become productized in like record time. And so they're all showing this thing off. And tomorrow, and they're going to demo it tomorrow and during our all hands meeting for the company. And somebody made some mention of it, I guess, in our all hands group chat. It's meant for during the all hands meeting.
Yeah.
You can put questions in there and they'll take questions for the all hands. But for some reason, and somebody made a reference to this name of the product. And I don't know if it's the official name or not, but it was a name that was being used at that point in time. And the CEO chimes in and he just goes, ugh, I hate that name. Beginning from that point on this morning at 8 a.m. until I logged out, there was a nonstop flow of people putting
alternate names and shit.
People throwing out all these stupid names. And at first, some people just got in this notion that because we like to the company I work for is called 8x8. And they love to put 8 in a lot of their names. Like, so people were coming up with all these stupid names and trying to incorporate the number 8 into the wording and stuff. And it's just like, he's like, what have I gotten myself into? What did I do? And it's like, then the memes start and I'm like, oh my God, this is just like I had to put it on silence. It was like the worst freaking chat of the day. But my God, as you can just, every Tom, Dick, and Harry's now all of a sudden they're putting stuff into their own chat GPTs and Geminis.
Yeah, and they're all coming up
with a bunch of names, and they're just dumping lists of shit. It's like, nobody's reviewing this stuff. There's no prize. There's
nothing. If you want to win, Rob, I got one for you. It's the masturbator, but with 8 after the B, so master B8. Right.
That would align with what we do, because we have our teammates day off and stuff where it's what's
42, that 847 was that it
42487
42847.
What are you babbling
come on really Sorry, I was doing the Epstein joke. 42nd president, 8th to 47th president.
I don't pay attention to Epstein. I don't know
the whole
what you're talking
Clinton
about.
email.
Are you on the list, Eddie?
No.
But I don't know.
You
seem
guys
to know
haven't
an
heard
awful lot
about
of.
that
You
stupid
seem
email?
to know an awful lot about this.
Bubba,
Like you're paying
the
attention.
Bubba
You're
email.
afraid. I'm thinking here that you're paying an awful lot of attention. Like you must be afraid.
If I had a tenth of the money it would take to get on a list,
doesn't take much. It just takes a proclivity to being a weirdo.
Oh, there's fucking tons of those people. No. Oh,
I'm
sorry. You're talking about
keep my eye on you, Eddie.
Go for it.
This seems like a great time to call it, so I can go to bed.
I'm about to. I'm getting there. We get 2 weeks off. I'm actually going to make the one for 2 weeks, and I'll make it like tomorrow. Because usually when I make them in advance, we get like I don't know where.
Yeah, December 2nd. I can't. I won't be around.
Okay, so we will.
I'm looking at. I got the Fan Expo for San Francisco coming up.
Nice.
And I was looking through the list and trying to see. Okay, what? I don't think I'm going to do a ton of commissions this time. I'm going to get like one, maybe two. And so I was going to focus on getting some books signed instead. And I'm like, okay, who's coming? What am I going to get signed? Blah, blah, blah. Going through the list. And I'm excited because I can get a bunch of different copies of the new Spider-Man Noir double signed because most of the cover artists are going to be there, plus the writer, stuff. But all of a sudden, I was looking through my list of books. I'm going through it and I say, okay, Arthur Sudam is going to be there. Okay, cool. And I'm looking to see what do I have from him that's done. And all of a sudden, I found the book to bring to him to have him sign. He's apparently going to be there, or he apparently worked on Nazi Werewolves from Outer Space #2.
Nice.
So I'm going to bring Nazi Werewolves from Outer Space to have him sign.
See, the only thing they have up here is FanX. FanX happens once a year, and there's no other shows in Salt Lake. There's a bunch of these little crappy shows. They're all card shows. There's no comic shows at all. So it's kind of annoying.
Tomorrow night, if you're all aboard at 8 o'clock my time, so whatever the fuck it is your time, I don't care. You can do the goddamn math. I'll be on Paul from Secretary 2816's Guess That Key. So
just send me a reminder.
I just fucking did.
Yes, I'm talking about tomorrow because when I get home, I'll forget about it. I'll be in bed falling asleep. That's all I'm saying.
You can win free books, Eddie. Just show up. It's fine. And then, so I get to try and stump Chris the comic vet and Mark and Paul with a key comic. So
nice. Yeah. Okay. Good night. I'm done. Everyone tomorrow or on the 9th. Have fun.